Yo, what's going on? Chef Eric here from B and Ribz. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to all the DJs that are playing today. I think this is our second or third B and Ribz during COVID season, I guess. And every time that this is like such a special thing for us to be able to be with you guys in your living rooms, out in the park, or whatever, but out in the virtual Twitch world. But still, I really wish we could be together today. But like we've been saying all year long, it's gonna come, and when we come back, we're gonna come back super hard. So once again, much love to everyone out there who's hanging out, watching, listening, and all the other DJs. Miss you all, but we're all together in heart. So today for our little demo, we wanted to do the fried chicken sandwich. I call it the B and Ribz fried chicken sandwich. Maybe it's a play off the Popeyes fried chicken sandwich, but we debuted it last year for all the Pop-Up Patron, and it just sold out instantly. Truth be told, it's a lot better than any fried chicken sandwich from any fast food restaurant out there. And here's the thing, I'm going to show you how to make it, and you're going to be able to make it at home super easy. So come and take a look right here. I'm going to give you a breakdown of all the ingredients. And I think the crutch of a great fried chicken sandwich is a nice squishy bun. People think that restaurants have a big secret of where they get their buns and whatnot, and sometimes a restaurant bun can be a little bit too fancy. So any corner store bun will do. This one, look at it, nice and soft and pillowy in the middle, nice and golden on top, nice squish. It's gonna be a good fried chicken bun. One of the core secrets of a good fast food sandwich, and this is one of those trade inside secrets, is we use mayonnaise to toast the buns. If you've seen any of our videos before, I always toast my buns with mayonnaise. Depends on what we're doing. Maybe it'll be olive oil, maybe it'll be oil or butter, but if you really want that perfect fast food toast on your buns, mayonnaise is gonna do it. I just use Best Foods. You can use Surrey Kensington's or any kind of brand, but just make sure mayonnaise and bread can go wall to wall. We'll show you that in a sec. I personally put raw, white, or red onion on my fried chicken sandwiches. And then every fried chicken sandwich needs some pickles. Pickled cucumbers, pickled peppers, pickled daikon, pickled carrots, whatever. But today we got some house-made dill cucumbers, and I like mine a little bit on the salty and vinegary side. I know that a lot of places do it more sweet, kind of bread and butter, but you just need that acid to cut the richness of the chicken. Today we're using boneless skin-on chicken thigh. So listen, boneless because we don't have no bones, but skin on. When this fries, the skin will get nice and crispy, and that will give it that signature crunch that you're looking for in a really good fried chicken. Most fast food restaurants do not do skin on because most people, I think, that are eating fast food think they want to be eating healthy, but let's be real, that's not healthy, and we want flavor, so we're going skin on. I have good old-fashioned all-purpose flour. I'm going to mix some seasoning into it, and I have a little bit of buttermilk here. And the buttermilk, if you marinate it overnight, it will help bring it down, make it more tender, and I'd also do that nice, bright, sharp buttermilk flavor. The last ingredient for all this is, I don't know, if you ask Kelvin, I call it my secret rub, maybe the B and Ribz rub, but basically any seasoning salt will do. And the important thing about using a seasoning salt is that we season the chicken in every step. We season the buttermilk, we season the flour, and we season the chicken. In my, sorry, no COVID, I swear. But in my secret mix right here, it's salt, a little bit of sugar, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, garlic, and onion powder. And that's all you need. Sometimes you see a mix that has a billion ingredients. Don't mess with that. Just get something that has 5 or 6. So, I have my fryer set at 350. My grill, my plancha that I'm going to toast my buns is on. I have all my ingredients ready. So I think we're about ready to make a fried chicken sandwich. So, I know that most people at home don't have gloves laying around, but since we're in COVID season, maybe you do. Just for ease of everything, keep things sanitary, I do like using gloves. And then so, first, like I said, we're going to take the seasoning and we're going to season all of our components. Per 2 cups of flour, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of my seasoning mix. And then with about a cup and a half of buttermilk, I'm going to add about a strong tablespoon. And then kind of with my hand, just going to mix that up. And just make sure the flour is incorporated. And then just mix in the buttermilk with the seasoning. And if you see a really, really good fried chicken sandwich, you'll notice after you bite into it that it's nice and like red from the cayenne, or you can see that it's actually marinated. And like that's like something that fast food restaurants do a good job of. If you're like KFC or your Chick-fil-A or your Popeyes, they marinate the chicken really well. And so, lastly, I'm gonna liberally season the chicken. And so, I'm not gonna lie, this might get a little salty, but you're not supposed to eat these every day. You're supposed to eat these when that craving hits, maybe every once in a while. And like I will for sure eat one of these maybe like once every couple months. I wish I could eat it a little bit more, but I know how much salt's in here. But if you can take all that salt, by all means eat it every day if you want. But we want this to be a flavor bomb, and we want every nook and cranny to be nice and seasoned. And some of you are probably wondering, like, oh, can I marinate that overnight? Like, sure you could, but honest to God, like with a thin piece of chicken like this, you don't need to marinate overnight. You can only just like do this like on the menu. Anyway, my marinated chicken, my seasoned flour, and then my buttermilk. And then so we call this the double dip method, and we do this to make it sure it's really, really crispy. I'm going to take my chicken, and then I'm going to dredge it in the seasoned flour. Make sure it's like nice and covered. Drop it in the buttermilk, and then that flour is going to help the buttermilk stick, and then that buttermilk is going to help the extra flour stick. And then I'm just going to go back over. And then so this here is a they say trick of the trade, another fast food secret. But I'm going to add a little bit of the buttermilk to the flour, and this is like where those big crispy chunks, like Fraggles, and then the crusts are going to form, and that's what's going to give you that super, super strong crunch. And you know, some recipes for a fried chicken and fried fish breading will ask you to put like tapioca flour or rice flour or something else. But you know what? You just need regular AP flour. So, let's slip off the gloves and take chicken for a dip. So that chicken's just going to prep in a couple of minutes. Like I said, I've been at 350 degrees. And honestly, we're going to be able to plate and eat this in like a couple of minutes. So, mayonnaise, one of my buns, both sides. And then, if you obviously don't have a plancha like this at home, that this is pretty huge, you can just use a saute pan. But you just need to make sure that the buns are evenly coated with the mayonnaise. Nice and golden brown, perfectly toasted. And the mayonnaise, when it sears on the plancha, it releases steam. That's what's going to make the bun even more fluffy. You can see that's like straight up fast food right there. And then we just want a little bit more mayonnaise on the bottom. And then I like putting my pickles on the bottom, and then my onion on top. Now obviously onion's optional, that's not everyone's bag or whatever, but I love the sharpness of a nice raw onion. I'm going to chip my chicken. And we're going to speed this up with Magic Television, but if you want the chicken to cook really fast, make sure it's at room temperature when you put it in the fryer. It's ice cold, it's gonna take a long time. Room temperature, you can fry it a couple minutes. So we're already looking nice and golden brown here. Check that out. It's like basically instant. Already like at Popeyes, you know? And for the last bit of seasoning, just got a little bit of salt, pepper on both sides. And just like that. There we go. A perfect fried chicken sandwich. Got a little bit of spice to it. Way better than your Popeyes or your KFC. And you know what? If you're still working from home, maybe call out one day. Make a fried chicken sandwich. Watch this stream part of B and Ribz again, drink some margaritas, or just pretend like we're partying together. But once again, so much love to all y'all. Thank you for tuning in as always. I'll be back here serving this to you sooner than later. I swear to God. But in the meantime, you gotta make it for yourself.